drip, that's water, call that boss. You try my squad and they gon' be in cost. You better be prepared to take a loss. I left my enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. It ain't sauce, no it ain't sauce. Yeah, enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. No it ain't sauce, no it ain't sauce. Yeah, enemies dripping, but it ain't sauce. It ain't sauce, it ain't sauce.
Hello, people. It's your boy Arthur Spin. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here with.
But what a drill! Shout out y'all! Shout out to my channel too, the Will Experience.
Got you. And today we're going to be reviewing the Fantastic Four First Steps. Now, we are going to be somewhat biased, just a little bit, because we did see the movie in 4D, so it did amplify our experience a little bit more.
Also with 3D glasses as well.
With 3D glasses as well. So, and pretty much in a universal ride. So,
I do recommend though, if you plan on seeing it, go see it in like the best experience possible. Don't see it in standard. See it in either IMAX or 4D
or Prime,
or
Prime.
Whatever you need. Like, see it in the best experience. It's one of those movies you gotta pay that money to go see it. So pay that money, go see it.
It's definitely worth it. So, but we want to try and not say anything. Try keep the 4D and special effects to a minimum, but it definitely amplified the experience. We
did see it on Thursday. It is currently Sunday, so a lot of time has passed. So now we are able to do spoilers. If you ain't seen it by now, don't watch this video.
Leave, come back.
Right. But yeah.
So I will let you go first. What did you think? What are your thoughts? And
again, I will be biased because if you guys do not know, which you probably won't know, how would you know? Fantastic Four is my favorite group, MCU Marvel group. Like, I've always loved Fantastic Four. Johnny, I love Johnny. I love all of them. I love the dynamic of them. So I am a little bit biased towards the group because I was already, before the movie came out, this was like my most hype movie of the year that I wanted to see. So going into it, I'm already giving the movie high hopes. Yeah. So after I seen it, I'm like, it over-delivered for me. Like, it did everything it needed me to do. It was better than its predecessors, and I'm excited that we got it. And I'm happy
a lot of movies are better than those movies.
But I just wanted to see, a good Fantastic Four movie. Like,
finally, we definitely got one. We most definitely got one.
I just wanted to see them done right, and clearly it had to be by Disney, not Fox. But it's okay, we got it, and we trust MCU and we trust Disney because they most likely sometimes get the Marvel stuff right. Sometimes they be like, but most times they do get it right. So I will give praise to that, and I will give praise to the movie because the movie did exactly what it needed to do and more.
Gotcha. I did in fact enjoy the Fantastic Four movie. Fifth time's a charm. We definitely got it right. There are like a couple of things I didn't like in it, and it was some moments that were very slow. But for the most part, it was pretty good. I don't really. Most of it's kind of like nitpicks and stuff like that. I'm happy Galactus. Spoiler alert! I'm happy Galactus is not a cloud. They pretty much basically did, for those that watched like Rise of the Silver Surfer. They pretty much did that film, but like 10 times better, like way better. Like, and you get a sense of who the Fantastic Four are, and they actually fight crime, and we get like a montage in the beginning of the stuff they have done. So you actually get a sense that they have been doing stuff and have been working. There are, like, when I say like slow moments, there are moments where they are sitting around and talking, but they're like actually doing stuff that is towards like the plot and like trying to stop Galactus from eating the world. Where like the other ones, they were just goofing off, like they was just chilling and doing stuff just because. But here it's like, even when they are those moments, they kind of move the plot along. I feel like it seems like we can't make a Fantastic Four movie without them just eventually just having to sit around and do nothing. Especially since these Fantastic Four, they've been doing it for like at least like 5 years. It seems like they've been around for like a while.
I will say though, for the ones complaining about the runtime saying it's too short, the movie does feel pretty long. It is only an hour 55 minutes, but it does feel. But it's not a bad thing. I feel like
it feels pretty long. It does not feel short at all.
But it is, from what I've heard,
2 hours is pretty long.
From what I learned, it is the shortest MCU movie so far, and it does feel long. So
of this phase?
No, just overall.
Overall?
Yeah, it's the shortest MCU movie. The average movie is over 2 hours.
How long was the Marvels?
It was over 2 hours. That movie it didn't hit 2 hours. It's only 1 hour 55. I mean, technically it's about 2 hours, but it didn't go over 2 hours. And for everyone saying, "Oh, Johnny's woke now," I feel like Johnny was done pretty good. Obviously, people gonna say Chris Evans was better, which is nothing wrong to say that. But I feel like
Chris Evans,
but then
definitely.
But I'm saying, like, I feel like we shouldn't compare. I feel like it's his own take on Johnny. it's a new character, it's a new take on Johnny, and I feel like he still did a good job, and also showed that Johnny's not just dumb. It showed him out here being smart too. Like Johnny was important versus
Yeah, he was
being
very important. He was very important.
I feel like they use Johnny to show that he could do more than just be the immature, funny brother.
And the what was going on in the story and like how high the stakes were, there really wasn't any time for him to really do any of that stuff. Really any of them to goof off. Like there was like banter between them, but like it really wasn't like, especially once Reed and Sue have, spoiler alert again, they have their kid. Like there really isn't time for any like joking around that much. I mean, there's of course jokes. It's still an MCU movie, but like there wasn't really enough time for that because Galactus was literally going to eat the world, and the Silver Surfer was causing like mayhem. So and for the people that didn't like that there was a female Silver Surfer, I didn't like that there was one making the Silver Surfer a female, but she actually kind of doesn't really do that much. You kind of don't really notice her. Like her being a girl doesn't really affect anything, and there is a female Silver Surfer.
Also, I think I'm not gonna say she did a good job. I feel like it shouldn't matter. Also, she didn't play Norrin Rad role switch. She played Shia LaBeouf, which in the comics, like there is a girl, female Shia LaBeouf. You gotta also think it also is an alternate reality universe. So we will get our own Norrin Rad in the MCU. Just this is not our Norrin Rad. This is their version of Silver Surfer, which
I mean, she doesn't really do anything or take away or says the man Silver Surfer is trash or anything. Like she pretty much does what she does.
She was an issue, and she also looked way better than I think the other one from Fox.
Yeah,
visually wise. But I will say, when they was in space, one of the best scenes I've probably seen in MCU. Like if y'all didn't,
Guardians probably.
Yeah, I'm not lying. It was
Guardian space scenes,
and then like it was so close to like they were like inches away from being killed. Like it was like inches. Like they had to put the girl in the black hole, and then she still was pulled out. Like she almost got Franklin from them. Wow, mind you, they're trying to escape while she's having a baby at the same time. So it was like a lot was going on. So now I feel like for that intense moment, I feel like it was a good scene.
It was a lot of intense moments. It really was no moments of like joking around. Right. Like mostly when there was like the silent moments, it was mostly Reed trying to do like calculations on how they can like not give up their baby to Galactus to save the world, or how they can find alternate routes to save the world. Yeah. Like that's pretty much it.
I do think because they just like fast track the story. Well, I'm not gonna say fast track, but they focus more on like the story. I do say like some characters development took the back seat a lot, and I feel like the one who did was Ben. I feel like Ben didn't really. He was there, but I feel like he out of all the characters, he took the back seat the most on his story development. Like everyone knows, he doesn't really like.
He had like one small moment with like a girl at this like orphanage, but that was pretty much it. It was pretty much just him and Johnny had their like little banter. That was
and like they touched upon like maybe like a slight bit in the like during the movie when like Reed still feels guilty of like how Ben is, but like Ben's like over it now.
So they're kind of really pushing past all of that origin stuff. Like they give you that brief synopsis, and then they kind of like they've accepted who they are, and they're kind of just
So I do wish
superheroes
in movie 2 or Avengers Doomsday or other ones that they give Ben more to do besides just being the muscle and the driver of the group.
That's my only like worry is that I don't know how they're going to make a sequel. I don't know what they would do for that sequel.
I think the sequel will have to be in the modern times, as now they're going to probably we don't know how they're going to get there, because if you guys
thought they was going to show that in the movie, but they actually don't. You only get like an end credit scene.
I'm assuming they're saving all that for Doomsday, but they show something like that in Thunderbolts, and we think that's how it's going to go. But we don't know how whoever that was, and then because they're trying to say now that that's not the same ship as the Excelsior. That's what's called. Yeah, they were saying
they're saying it's not the same ship.
Yeah, they're saying the ship from the Thunderbolts post-credit scene is not the same ship as the one in Fantastic Four.
So either this Fantastic Four is, unless they're just making this a completely different Fantastic Four in their own universe while also introducing Doom, or there's going to be two variants of the Fantastic Four.
Yeah, I mean, I'm hearing it's a lot of like variants. So we ain't gonna talk about Doomsday in this video, but obviously we know. Like I'm hearing also it's going to be Iron Man versus Doomsday. Same actors fight each other, so
we'll
save for that as we get closer to that. Like maybe we could do like a predictions video.
And because they're making a Doomsday, Doom was not a part of their travel to space, so there's like no mention of Doom until the end credit scene where you don't see Robert's face, but you see.
I'm gonna assume that Robert might be from this universe, because if you don't know, when they gathered the whole world to like talk, there was Latveria, and it was shown there on purpose to show you that like he wasn't there present, but the ruler of Latveria, if you guys do not know in the comics, that's where Doom rules over in the world. There was a seat there, and they showed us that on purpose to show like.
I don't think we saw like his kingdom or nothing. We just saw that
it was
we
like
just saw the chair.
Yeah, it was like a name tag with the chair, but everyone was there but him. So I'm assuming that's showing like Doom is in that world. It's just not caring about what's going on.
I'm just curious as to how he got his powers and what happened to like how he got how he is. Yeah. I'm just curious to how they do that.
But basically, he's in that world, so I'm assuming he maybe comes from that world to make it make sense, I guess. But overall, I do think it was a great movie. Like, I do think at the moment I don't want to say top 5 MCU, but I will say.
Would you say top 5 in out of these movies in this phase?
Well, technically it's the first movie in Phase 6, so it's the first movie. So.
Well, out of all the MCU movies after Endgame, I'll say that.
I do think it's top 4.
Okay, definitely top 4.
It might be top 3. In my opinion, it might be top 3.
Better than Guardians 3 or no?
I have to maybe watch. I have to give it time to sit, but I think I've enjoyed that. And mind you, I'm the biggest Guardians fan. I think I enjoyed that one more than Guardians 3 at least.
They had like a little bit of the same. They had some moments in there that felt pretty similar.
This is a hot take, but I think Guardians 3 is. I think Guardians 3 might be the weakest out of the 3. I still think Guardians
3 what?
Guardians movie.
Oh yeah, no, that's
Guardians
facts.
1. I don't know. It might be better than Guardians 2. I don't think Guardians 2 was all that.
If I rank it, I would say Guardians 2, Guardians 1, Guardians 3. I love Guardians 2. I love Guardians 2.
Guardians 1 is my favorite. I still love Guardians.
You can't really go wrong with any of the 3. Though.
Yeah, they're all good movies, but I'm just saying like. So I do think this one was better than Guardians 3. I don't know if it's better than Spider-Man or Deadpool. I have to see, because everyone I'm hearing nowadays people aren't really liking those movies.
I would say it has a better story than Deadpool and Wolverine and Spider-Man. Yeah. Those like you told me a long time ago, those movies are like events. They're not really.
I know like we haven't really got much good in a while, so it might be like the best movie so far since Endgame.
Since Endgame, I would say, in my opinion, I would say Guardians.
I think it was better than
Guardians 3, Thunderbolts, Fantastic Four. Doctor Strange. I think those were like Shang-Chi. That's my.
I still like No Way Home though. I think No Way Home is better than Deadpool Wolverine. I think it was a better movie, better story too. So
pretty much.
I will say Fantastic Four is the best movie I've seen so far since Endgame from Marvel, and I'm excited to see what's further, because this is the first movie of Phase 6. Y'all know what's next. We got Spider-Man.
And it's the first movie to actually give us a tease at Doom.
Yeah, and they said that was Robert Downey. That's what they're saying out there now. It's if you know about new stuff, it's coming out now that was supposed to be like that's him. Obviously, you won't see it in the movie. You just see like the mask and everything. It happened too fast, but
I doubt that was Robert on the set, but we know it's him. Yeah. That's supposed to be him.
But I recommend everyone go watch that movie in theaters. Go enjoy it.
So, what do you rate Fantastic Four?
I give it 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10.
I'll say it just doesn't get a 10 because I feel like they did cut out a lot of the movie, and I would have loved to see the good movie, because I do feel like we could have benefit from seeing Red Ghost and seeing them fight more versus like.
It's like I said, it's like they have to kind of show. It's like the Fantastic Four have to kind of sit around for some portions, because I guess that's just who they are.
I say 9 out of 10 because the things that I don't like, they're like small nitpicks, and not like I feel overall I feel like he did a good job. Like Matt Shackman, if you guys don't know, he also made WandaVision. Everyone say like the best MCU Disney Plus show. So we already know he knows how to create a good story. So I just want to say I think he did a good job. He brought my favorite team to life. So I'm gonna say 9 out of 10. Small nitpicks keep it from being a 10 out of 10, but it's okay.
Do you like it better than Superman?
I do.
You like it better than Superman? Okay.
And I will say, as someone that, like I said, loves Guardians, I love Superman too. And I saw it early access and I enjoyed it. But I will say I like Fantastic Four more.
Okay. They're kind of both on the same rating for me. I think I gave Superman like a 8. I think the lowest you could give it is a 7. The highest is a 9. I would give Fantastic Four. The lowest I would say is probably like a 7. The highest I would say is a 9. I give it like an 8. I enjoy both of those movies. I think Superman is more entertaining. It has more action. So if you want to be like on edge the entire time, then I would say Superman. But if you want like a real cohesive story, I would say Fantastic Four definitely is better at that.
And since people were talking about like the big 3 of movies, I would say if I'm ranking the movies that was all big this summer as we come like the end of like the.
We know what the worst one is.
I would say it was Fantastic Four, Superman, and then Jurassic World. Jurassic World did do good. Like I enjoyed it, but it wasn't better than those 2 movies.
Nah, y'all are still suckers for dinosaurs. I don't know why y'all like them.
It did make a lot of money though.
Yes, sadly, and
sadly, if I'm hearing. Superman, I think, is going to make the least amount of money out of all 3 movies, but it's all right. It still was a good movie, and I think it was just like the start of something.
Superman, what you call Fantastic Four might make like 800. Superman is right now is set to it's almost at 700 million. That's not bad.
Yeah, but it's saying at the moment, like from like first 48 hours, it's already beat it from like its first. Yeah, so
what Fantastic Four or. Yeah, I said that. I said it's gonna make like 800.
And according, it made way more money in 40 hours than the one from 2015 ever made.
That one barely made it to 5. It didn't even make it to 200 million.
And it got a better Rotten Tomato scores than all 3 of them combined.
Yeah, so, that's a big achievement.
Shout out Max Chapman and Kevin Feige for actually giving us a good movie. So now do the same thing for Blade, please.
Please, it's time. We've been waiting too long. So if this movie would have failed, what do you think would have happened? Like it would have been just if it was bad as the others. What do you think?
I think they still would have used them because I think they factored into their plans. I just think it could be something like an anime situation. Where I feel like I feel like MCU, even movies we do bad, they're not just gonna stop them. I feel like they're still gonna make them, but try to make the next ones better.
I mean, like if it was like a rotten score, like.
Well, I don't know because at the moment they're considering Thunderbolts to be a failure now, so I don't know.
True, that is true, and I like Thunderbolts.
And I feel like Marvel don't want to care about it because they know it was a good movie, and people are saying it's a good movie, but it's like technically it's a failure. It didn't make enough money, and
them box office scores they matter just as much.
Technically, people say it's a great.
It's not
movie.
A bad movie.
So I feel like nowadays Marvel wouldn't care if a movie failed or not.
I mean, as long as we still enjoyed it.
Unless it was like something like an Eternals or some shit where we probably would never see them again. But
yeah, that was our only appearance of Bleed.
I think they're too big enough to like not just keep bringing them back.
Right. They're not gonna. Yeah, especially since Pedro's Mr. Fantastic is supposed to be like one of the faces now, so I don't think they're gonna get rid of them or him anytime soon.
But yeah, man. Hopefully, the same time next year we can be doing the same thing for Spider-Man.
Spider-Man, brand new day.
Brand new day.
So my final rating 8 out of 10. Will's was 9 out of 10, right? You said 9 out of 10. Yeah. But yeah, we'll definitely be back to do Spider-Man Brand New Day whenever it gives a release date, which would probably more likely be a summer blockbuster in July. So we will be back here. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you go subscribe to my man, The Will, The Experience, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.